You're watching Fugitive Red Eye, and welcome to another anime review. Today I'll be reviewing the Devilman laserdisc that I bought forever ago, Devilman Memorial. And as I had assumed, Devilman Memorial is simply an abridged version of the 1972 Devilman anime series. So because of that, there's not really much else I can say than what I've already said in my Devilman 1972 series review. There are, however, a couple of things that I'll go over just to let you know what it contains. Side 1 of the laserdisc contains a 45-minute special called Devilman Memorial, which is sort of like a highlight reel of the 1972 anime series. It glosses over pretty much everything, and it includes a lot of the demons. I don't think it includes all, because I don't recall seeing Stamp Demon Dagon, and I don't recall seeing that Mannequin Demon. However, I did mostly have it on in the background since I've already seen the series, so they may have showed up when I wasn't looking, because most of the fight scenes, they only show a few seconds of the actual fight before cutting to the next demon. They don't even show the conclusions to the fights most of the time, with the exceptions being Dre, Moon, and God. However, curiously enough, they did find it necessary to include the part where Devilman whips the yellow demon's nipple over and over again. That was relevant enough to include, but the conclusion to some of the fights weren't. They did also include the conclusion to the fight with Drongo, which was pretty relevant to the series, as well as, I believe, Mermaid. So all, like, the main ones that actually affected the plot of the series as it went on, yes, they did. But, like, just the generic demons from episode to episode, they just kind of showed them for like a second. So that's what was contained on side 1 of the disc. When you flip the laserdisc over to side 2, it includes what was called Disc End Special. And the Disc End Specials include 2 different versions of both the openings and the endings, creditless, and it also includes every preview for the next episode. However, it shows the shortened versions of the previews because it doesn't actually show the entire, like, minute-long preview that the show actually had. Because if you don't know, the Devilman anime actually had fairly long episode previews. This only showed, like, the last maybe 10 to 30 seconds of the previews. So yeah, there's not really a whole lot of substance to this one. It's sort of a promotional thing. I would say that the main purpose for a laserdisc like this would either A, be to relive the series and kind of refresh your memory on it, B, show it to someone to see if they're interested in the series because it gives you kind of an idea of what the series is like, or C, it's just for hardcore collectors. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of substance to it. It does give you a very, very condensed version of the Devilman anime story. Obviously, there are no subtitles since it is a Japanese laserdisc. But that said, I still enjoyed it. The collector cards it comes with were pretty cool. From what I understand, it was actually included as a bonus feature on the Japanese Blu-ray of the 70s series. So, the laserdisc is no longer the only way to get it. I've also read somewhere that it exists on VHS, but the laserdisc is the only version I've ever come across, and I bought it because it was kind of obscure, because not a lot of people talk about this. They actually did do similar things for the Mazinger series and a few others. I guess making memorial laserdiscs that kind of showed kind of a highlight reel of series was pretty common back then. By back then, I mean 99, which is when the laserdisc was released. But it is just the 70s anime cut up and kind of spliced together into a re-edit. It doesn't contain any new footage. And if you've seen the 70s anime, you don't really need to go out of your way for this one. But if you're a hardcore collector like me, then you might want to get it eventually. But just know, it doesn't provide anything new or anything substantive. So, anyway, this has been Fugitive Red Eye, and you have a great day.